Hey everyone, and welcome back to the second devlog for the Sticks and Stones Roblox horror game that Chaos Theory are planning to make. So far, so good. We've been having a lot more development since the last devlog video. We've got loads of playtesting done, most of the game is near finished in beta, the story's all written, and we've also started working on the music as well. And I've got to say, it's looking good so far. Without further ado, let's kind of just go into the development side of things, because that's my role here, and I'll be walking you through the changes since the last devlog video. Now, one of the most important things that I mentioned last time was the map, and as you can see here, there wasn't really a lot to it last time, but after learning a bit on how to use the Roblox terrain editor, and making some interesting trees, I've designed a fully new map with loads of different places to explore. And I think it looks quite nice. Now, some of you may also remember that in the last devlog video I was just using a big red ball to symbolise the monster, but I wanted to actually get something made to resemble a monster, and of course you may remember the concept art that I showed beforehand. What I really wanted to do was make a 3D model, but let's be real, I'm not good enough with computers to do that. So instead I decided to just Photoshop something together. So this is what you've now got chasing you around in the forest at night. And I must say, Stickman's physical presence in the jump scare certainly makes it a lot worse whenever I accidentally kill myself. Jeez! I have also started work on the character sprites too. As you can see, by now I've completed both Jay and Sam's. And I'm hopefully going to have some more done by the next devlog, which should be nice. Problem is that it does take a little while though, mostly because I'm not the greatest artist. And granted, we have also been messing around a bit with these brand new sprites. I can't exactly say we've been taking things very seriously. I've also been hard at work adding game mechanics to the nights themselves. So one major thing that I added was something called the pulse mechanic, and essentially it's just your heartbeat. It goes up quicker when you're running around or being chased, and it drops when you're standing still or staying near a safe spot like the campsite or inside log cabins. Now, it's not actually going to kill you if your pulse goes too high, it's more just a visual disturbance, and all it does really is blur your screen. This is more an issue when paired with the other new mechanic, which is, well, Beartraps. If you run off the path, then there is a chance of running straight into a bear trap, which will deal some damage to you over the night. You can't heal, so as soon as you've taken 3 hits to a bear trap, you will die, and it gets progressively harder and harder to see anything after you've taken hits. So, you know, don't get lost, stay on the path. And last but not least, for what I want to talk about today in particular, is the cutscenes. I've managed to script everything now. Unfortunately, I didn't really think about the characters' icons before, so I actually had to rewrite all of the cutscene code, which was like 1,000 lines. Woohoo! Anyway, they look nice now, and there's loads of fun little functions that I've added, like shaking the screen or certain sound effects, notifications, all of that jazz, that just make the cutscenes seem a little more alive. Of course, they are directly inspired by Danganronpa and Doki Doki Literature Club and all of those different kinds of visual novels. So I'm hoping that kind of my dweeby inspiration in this game is also going to come across quite nicely. Of course, for anyone who doesn't really care about the cutscenes and just wants to play the game, there is also a way to skip them now. I didn't have that before, which made playtesting a bit painful, but it is nice to be able to go through these cutscenes now, and once all the sprites are in, it's going to be amazing, I hope. The music that you're listening to right now is actually one of the beta tracks that Space Lobster's been cooking up, and I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this music. We're hoping to base it on kind of nostalgic feelings, maybe, you know, music box stuff, perhaps the kind of thing that you would see in Andy and Laylee, maybe, those tracks. I don't know, you get the idea. Well, that just about covers everything that I want to mention in this video. Obviously, there's loads of other things that I've done. I've been working very hard on improving the enemy AI, I've been adding loads of little secrets here and there, but frankly, that's all stuff that you guys really can't know about, so I'm afraid I don't really have the authority to reveal any of it. Nonetheless, I hope you've been enjoying this little series, and you're looking forwards to the game that we're going to end up creating. We'll keep you posted for new updates on this game's development and things like that, the usual. So, I hope that everyone's had a good time watching this, and I will see you all in the next devlog video. So, bye!